DK Drama, Bird Gang Sports. You already know what it is. You know what we're here to do. We got a lot to discuss, baby. And I'm pretty sure all of y'all are just as disappointed as I am, for real. But as an Eagles fan, let me say this. Don't lose faith. We got to keep fighting because we know that we are a team that will fight until there's no fight left. Like, even if we don't have fight left, we still fight. We know that. We've been through here. This team, the Philadelphia Eagles, we are battle tested. We really are. We've been through the storm multiple times and we came out on top multiple times. So, and this is in the recent history. It's not nothing that we're making up right now. But what I can say is that our coach, Doug Peterson, and I said that in my last video I just put out. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it. And before I keep going, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to this channel so we can get this thing rolling. But our coach, Doug Peterson, the whole fearless thing, let's just throw that out the window for now. Just for now, let's not worry about being fearless. Let's just worry about ending the game, the end game. Let's just worry about finishing stuff. Let's just worry about having a little bit more balls. If you're going to be fearless, just gotta have a little bit more balls than that. Because that whole last play of the game for us was ridiculous. Now we have the San Francisco 49ers. And I know, they have injuries too, but those injuries line up with our injuries. So therefore, it's still an even game, if you ask me. Carson Wentz is a player that I don't know. It's like he a rookie, and we just learning what he like to do right now. He looks a shell of himself. Just a shell, because you do see, you know, every now and then you see certain points where it's like, woo, that look like the old Carson. He making certain decisions like breaking for those escaping those rushes. He breaking a little too late where it's a very, very close call. A very close call. Let's just be thankful that in the fourth quarter, he went in that drive and tied the game with that touchdown, because that was a shaky moment for us. And I know you all can agree, that was a shaky. He almost got sacked right there. What do we have to do going forward to really turn this team around? Because as of right now, I don't like the way Jason Peters is playing. It's just certain plays where Lane is doing what he has to do. But I think it's not really more so Lane's fault. I think it's more so that the way Carson extends the play and he'll try to sit in that pocket because of what Doug is doing. But he'll try to sit in that pocket, and the line can't hold them guys up but for so long. So I will tip my hat to Lane. There's a couple plays I didn't like by Lane Johnson, but all in all, that left side is horrible. And that left side is the most critical side when we are on offense. We got to get that right. Our quarterback got to dumb down these overthrowing passes, man. Miles Sanders on the sideline going up for a touchdown. That was really a touchdown. That was a touchdown. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, if you go back and look at the film and just see the distance from him and the touchdown, and look who's around. It's all green. So Carson got to get better when it comes to dropping a dime, you know, and like putting it in the breadbasket, you know, in those terms. He got to get better. Now, he did that with Zach Ertz in overtime. I believe it was in overtime. He did that with Zach Ertz. He put it right in the breadbasket, but we need more consistency from Carson Wentz, man. This dude is at what, 5, 6 sacks on the season already? No, picks, I mean. He got more to sack. He got 8 sacks in the first game. So he got 5 to 6 picks in the first 3 games. So he had 7 all last year. This is terrible, man. This is terrible reading from him. But like I said, he still give me glimpses of what he was. So, like, in the back of my mind, is this like a preseason thing? I'm hoping it's like a preseason thing to where he'll get himself together and really start to light it up, man. And hopefully it's not too late by then, because the way we're going, it's looking pretty damn bad, man. I can't even deny it. It's looking pretty bad. But what I can say is that the only upside to us looking so bad right now is that the division looks horrible. The division looks horrible. Even the Dallas Cowboys, even though they did win the Atlanta game, I give them credit for that. They did come back and win that, but who doesn't come back and win against Atlanta? Atlanta can't close games at all. I'm talking about 20 plus leads and they cannot close the game. So if you don't look at that game, they're essentially 0-3. Just, man, they would be worse than us right now. They would have a worse record than us right now. And that's you know how the top thing goes, whether it can hurt us or it can help us at the end of the season. We just got to find out that once we get there. Another thing I want to talk about, Deshaun Jackson, man. Now, I was a big fan of Deshaun when we first got him, when we drafted him. I was a huge fan of Deshaun Jackson, like, no lie. I was a huge fan of getting him back, but I am not a huge fan of him getting hurt the way he's getting hurt. I think it's time to say that D-Jax is up in the age, and not because like he's slowing down and nothing. It's because he gets hurt so fast, and then we gotta count you out for a few weeks. Now we're dealing with this hamstring issue with D-Jax. So I don't know, man. Like, this team right now, we're in a stressful period right now. But I know I've been gone. And the thing is, I feel like right now, in this time that we are in, is the perfect time to come back. Because I know the fans are going crazy. They are hysterical. They are pissed. They are like furious right now at what's going on. They want things changed and they want them changed now. I get it. But coming back now is just proof in the pudding. We ride or die, no matter what it is, what time it is, and you always got to keep that faith alive. I haven't gave up on Carson Wentz yet. Not yet. Not saying that it's unlikely to happen, but I haven't given up on him yet. And I think, like, we got to run this, we got to play this whole thing out because of this is a wicked year with the pandemic. Even in the NBA, it's a wicked year for the pandemic. So we just got to play this whole thing out, see what it is, and by week 9, week 10, we can judge Carson Wentz the way we want to judge Carson Wentz. But I'm thinking he'll get those wheels turning by then. We'll make things happen. Miles Sanders is the bright spot of our offense right now. Being that we got Jalen Reagor out, I think Jalen Reagor is a human machine, and I think that he'll be back in significant time, way less than what they reported. I don't think that he's going to be out that long. So we'll see when it comes to that, though. But we need some studs on the field. Greg Ward is doing what he has to do, and that's good to see that, last year really wasn't a fluke with him, and to see him coming out there and doing what he has to do is okay. Boston Scott, I didn't like his play last week. I'm sorry to say. I just didn't like his play last week. Boston is very small, man. And when you play against big defensive linemen and linebackers, it's going to be hard for him to do what he got to do unless we bounce him to the outside all the time and make those guys go get him. Like, that's the only way I can really see him really doing what he has to do and really getting his shine on this season. But other than that, all in all, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how I feel about the whole scenario of what's going on right now. It doesn't look really good right now, but I haven't lost faith yet, and you shouldn't either. Don't lose faith. We know how we do. This team is battle tested. We have passed the test multiple times. And we've been to the playoffs 3 years straight. Last year being that we trashed division, but we was dealing with injuries too. So I feel like in a way we were not supposed to be in that position anyways, but we did anyways. So we got to play it out, y'all. We got to play it out. If you're new to the channel, like, share, and subscribe. And if you ain't new, just share it, man. Just pump this video out. Get everybody to notice what's going on here in Philadelphia. And yeah, one love, man. This your boy DK Drama, Bird Gang Sports. And I'm out.